Like and subscribe! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Killer J, back with another video. Today I wanted to talk about the hidden gem of 2023. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is essentially a remake, or rather remaster, of the original Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which was originally on the Nintendo Wii. This is a side-scrolling Kirby adventure with a lot of good flair and attitude to it. It has a lot of good co-op aspects so you can play with your friends and family. And it's also very newcomer friendly. So even some younger gamers that aren't really good at traditional platformers can pick up and play this game. Not only is it newcomer friendly, but it also has some challenges to it. It does have a lot of challenging levels to it, which in most Kirby games it takes a long time for them to get challenging. However, the challenging levels picks up quite a bit after. You can actually play more or less an easy mode, which is again good for new players to prevent you from dying often. It has some really good boss fights. In fact, the last boss fight is probably the best, and the lead up to the final boss was actually really fun. Multiplayer is more or less what I loved about this game. It's kind of like your traditional multiplayer. Your friends get to pick and play whoever they want. But playing with multiplayer with your friends and family actually is really fun. It's really fun for my wife or my child to pick up and play with me, drop in and drop out whenever they want. This is a solid adventure. This is a solid Kirby game. Once you finish the main campaign, you get the additional prologue, which is more or less talking about one of the new characters in the game. It's a whole adventure based on that individual character. It also has some mini-game challenges and a lot of collectibles throughout the game. And the more collectibles that you get, the more mini-games and additional side content you can unlock. Now, this is not nearly as fleshed out or as good as the Forgotten Lands. The Forgotten Lands is the 3D adventure. This one is a 2D adventure. However, for what it is, this is an overall solid package. And it's really the hidden gem of 2023, because not too many people are talking about this game. But with Mario that came out later in the year, and of course we also had Sonic, and some of the other big hitters, this one was kind of forgotten. But I'm here to tell you that you should not forget about this game. This game is a ton of fun, and I had an absolute blast playing through it. Of course, I never played through the original, but this was a solid game. Even the mini games, playing with your friends and family, it is actually really fun to sit down and play with them. Even if they're just little tiny bite-sized pieces, it had a lot of charm and character to it, which not a whole lot of games can say that. So overall, this particular game has, the graphics, everything that they've done extra to it, make it a worthwhile experience. And I think everybody should experience this game at least once. This particular game, for me, gets about a 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. And I will see you guys in the next video.